It's the morning weather briefing. This is for Tuesday, the 5th of August. This is James Spann. Temperatures stay below average across Alabama each day for the rest of this week, although heat levels will gradually be rising after that amazingly cool August day yesterday. Here's the upper air look around the nation early this morning. And again, we have the upper high well to the west of here. And we have a broad trough axis a little west of the state. We'll check the radar composite early this morning. Some light rain falling over Mobile and Baldwin counties, and a few spotty showers over the eastern counties of the state. Temperatures are in the mid to upper 60s over parts of East Alabama, low to mid 70s elsewhere. And again, the dew points are still fairly high. The dew points have not come down, so it's still somewhat muggy. But again, yesterday was amazing. We set many new record low maximum temperatures yesterday. For example, in Birmingham, the high was 77. That's a record. The old record low max was 78 in 1966. And I was not doing weather back then. So we have a flash flood watch still for parts of extreme east and southeast Alabama, over into Georgia, the counties in green on that map. If we do see any heavier downpours today, that's where they will most likely occur. But for most of the state, nothing more than spotty, isolated showers today. And things pretty quiet around the rest of the nation. Got a chance of severe storms today for parts of the Dakotas, way up north. Tomorrow, a marginal risk in the same general area. And on day 3, which is Thursday, got a marginal risk from the Dakotas over into parts of northern Idaho and extreme northeast Washington state. Here's a look at rain for the next 7 days. This is valid through Tuesday morning of next week. South Alabama rain amounts 1 to 2 inches. The northern half of the state, rain amounts generally under 1/2 inch. And again, the tropics are starting to wake up. We've got Dexter, which is a puny junk tropical storm that's well east of the United States. That thing is not looking very impressive on satellite imagery this morning. And again, that is a fish storm, no threat to land. And the wave that's come off the African coast, it looks pretty puny as well. Here's a look at the 7-day outlook. And again, the Hurricane Center giving that eastern wave a 40 to 50% chance of developing over the next 7 days. In fact, let me be sure I got my numbers right here. 50%, 50-50. There is a little wave that is off or a little low that should develop off the southeast coast of the United States late this week. The Hurricane Center giving that a 30% chance of developing. Just checking to be sure my numbers are right. Haven't really looked at the latest update. So again, a 50% chance of the wave developing this in the East Atlantic, a 30% chance of what could be a broad low that's off the coast of the Carolinas and Georgia. And if anything develops with that system off the Atlantic coast, that will drift northwest, maybe enhancing some rain for the Carolinas. But again, that should not really develop. Here's a look at Dexter. And again, this thing is just ill-defined. Winds have come down to 40 miles per hour, becomes post-tropical tonight as it gains latitude and just stays out in the middle of nowhere. No threat to land. This is modeling. This is the European ensemble. And you can see if the wave in the East Atlantic develops, and that's a big if, almost every member, not all, but almost every member recurves it into the open Atlantic. Now, you got a few that bring it into the Windward Islands, into the Caribbean, but most all of the members want to recurve that thing, and you're just looking for the mean of the ensemble members, and that's the case. And again, it really doesn't do much with that broad low that's off the coast of the Carolinas, kind of drifts it north. And again, we note a few weak lows over the northern Gulf, but that's just noise. That's junk. So again, the Gulf should stay quiet for at least the next 7 days. Here we go, model fans, GFS, 06C run, 4 o'clock today. Big 597 upper high far to the west, New Mexico, Arizona. They'll be scorching today, but a broad trough in place here. So much like yesterday, the day will be generally cloudy. We're expecting highs only in the low 80s in most spots today, 10 degrees below average. And the chance of a few spotty showers. This is the high-resolution HER valid this evening at 6 o'clock. suggesting the better chance of showers today south of Interstate 20 and east of Interstate 65, parts of east and southeast Alabama. So this is tomorrow. We'll be in the mid-80s, getting a lot of clouds around, but probably not much rain. This is the high-res HERV valid tomorrow evening at 6 o'clock. And understand there's the chance of a shower every day in summer, but things tomorrow look pretty quiet. Showers should be pretty isolated. So this is Thursday. We're getting back up in the upper 80s. It's going to feel a little more like summer. Showers remain pretty isolated. Same thing on Friday. And again, really the same thing for the weekend. This is Saturday and this is Sunday. The chance of spotty showers. Highs for the weekend, upper 80s for North Alabama, low 90s for South Alabama. Partly sunny both days. And again, showers, sure, but they should be widely scattered. Monday, evidence coverage of showers could be a little higher, and then this is a week from today. This is Tuesday the 12th. Got a 594 upper high trying to rebuild, so a good chance we'll see the low 90s in many spots by then. And again, the classic chance of scattered afternoon and evening showers and storms. Let's go out 10 days. This is Thursday of next week, August 14th. The ridge is back. 594 circle on top of us, and that means highs back in the low to mid 90s. And again, showers should be very isolated. And the Gulf stays quiet. Again, we're just seeing no evidence of any tropical trouble for the Gulf, at least for the next 7 days, probably for the next 10 days. You know, your favorite rogue Facebook page is showing major hurricanes in the Gulf, but they do that all season long. Truth doesn't matter to some of those folks. Here we go. This is the European Ensemble, rain for the next 15 days, the AI version. And
worry about that.
Control the blue line there. You're looking for the green line. That's the mean of the ensemble members. And it's in the 1 to 2 inch range between now and the 20th of August. Temperatures coming off the NBM National Blend of Models, and the heat levels are slowly creeping up. With low 80s today, mid 80s tomorrow, upper 80s by the weekend, and then back in the low to mid 90s toward the end of next week. About 8, 9, 10 days away. We all know the heat's coming back. And I remind people of this often, but some of the hottest weather in this state, it's occurred in the first part of September. So, no, we've got a lot of heat left. Here's the long-range guidance. This is for August 12th through August 18th. And if this works out, temperatures would be a little above average. So for most places yesterday, we had the overcast conditions and not really a big sunset. However, down at Panama City Beach, the sun happened to break out right at sunset. Turned out to be a gorgeous sunset there. And man, oh man, the crowds have really thinned out because guess what happens for most schools? They start later this week. How about that? Boy, this summer has just been too fast for a lot of folks. Nice rainbow there at Miramar Beach. Dolphin Island last night. Our little buddy digging for crabs. So today going to be in Russellville doing a talk for the teachers, the administrators. Again, most school systems have a institute day like that where they all come together, and I'll be speaking to them. My mom was a high school English teacher, and I'd love to encourage teachers. I'm in a school every day during the school year doing weather programs. And teachers rarely get the thank yous that they need and deserve. But looking forward to that, being up in Franklin County today. Tomorrow, it's Weather Wednesday. First Wednesday of the month, I'll be at Children's of Alabama, program for the patients and families there. So if you happen to be there, that'll be at 10 o'clock in the auditorium on the first floor. Thursday, going to be in Tuscaloosa, Valley View Baptist Church. And don't forget, Saturday, it's a book signing. We're going to be in Springville, Clarissa's Cakery. 9 until 11. And if you've never been to Clarissa's, you just need to go just for that. I mean, it's unbelievably good. Again, I get a lot of cakes at these schools, and when I see Clarissa showing up at a school, I know it's going to be a really good cake. So we'll be there from 9 until 11. We'll have all the shirts, children's books, everything we have from Crest Publishers. But it's going to be a fun day, so come see us. We take a lot of pictures. We have a lot of fun. 9 to 11, Springville, Clarissa's Cakery. And, of course, We invite you to watch us on television this evening, ABC 3340 News at 4, 5, 6, and 10. Thanks for watching. Have a great day, and God bless.